It was a night of celebration that turned into a tragedy. A deadly clash between secret society members and former bouncers at Orchard Road's Concorde Hotel and Shopping Mall. What started as a simple gathering at a nightclub quickly escalated into a violent brawl that ended in bloodshed. A 29-year-old man lost his life. Another is now facing a murder charge, and 5 others have been sentenced to jail and caning. What really happened that night? And how did a simple argument explode into a fatal riot? Stay with us as we take you through the full story in detail, because the deeper we go, the more shocking the events become. On August 19, 2023, a group of at least 10 men, including the accused, were bar-hopping around Orchard Road, drinking late into the night. They ended up at Club Rumors inside Concorde Hotel and Shopping Mall. Meanwhile, Mohammed Ismail, a 29-year-old former bouncer, arrived at the club at around 4:46 a.m. with his friend Mohammed Sharulnizam Osman. His purpose? To hand over his wedding invitation card to the club staff. But fate had something far more sinister in store for him. The situation was already tense. The club's chief bouncer noticed some known secret society members among the drinking group and alerted the other bouncers. Weapons were drawn. Even Israt, a former bouncer himself, armed himself with a knife. Then, at around 6 a.m. as the club was closing, Israt shouted a profanity at the group. That one moment set off a chain reaction that would prove deadly. A verbal exchange quickly turned physical. Israt punched 30-year-old Asvain Pakhan Pillai Sukumaran, triggering an all-out brawl. The fight spilled onto Cromet Lane, with Israt and Sharulnizam trying to escape. However, they were outnumbered. The accused and their group chased them down, throwing punches and kicks. Israt was desperately trying to flee when he stabbed one of his attackers in the forehead. But his luck ran out. The group cornered him near a glass door exit, raining blows upon him. Despite his injuries, he managed to escape to an outdoor area. However, Asvain picked up the very knife that Israt had dropped, and what happened next sealed his fate. Asvain stabbed Israt multiple times, while others continued to beat him. A final kick from Sridharan Alangovan and a brutal stomp from another attacker ended the assault. With Israt bleeding profusely on the ground, the group fled the scene. Club staff rushed to call an ambulance, but by the time he arrived at the hospital it was too late. He was pronounced dead at 6:59 a.m. Asvain and 4 others, including Sridharan and Manoj Kumar Velayanatham, attempted to flee to Johor Bahru, but they were arrested at Woodlands checkpoint. Others were also rounded up in the following days, with some turning themselves in. An autopsy revealed the gruesome extent of Israt's injuries: 32 wounds, including 8 stab wounds to his lower back and abdomen. The cause of death? Stab wounds to the torso. In court, District Judge Eddie Tam emphasized that rioting with violence is taken seriously due to its unpredictable and dangerous nature. He sentenced the 5 men as follows. Sridharan Alangovan, 36 months jail, 6 strokes of the cane. Manoj Kumar Velayanatham, 30 months jail, 4 strokes. Sashakumar Pakirsamy, 24 months jail, 2 strokes. Puthanvilla Keith Peter, 26 months jail, 3 strokes. Raja Rishi, 30 months jail, 4 strokes. Sharulnizam, who was also involved in the brawl, was sentenced earlier to 2 years and 9 months in jail, along with 12 strokes of the cane. As for Asvain Pakhan Pillai Sukumaran, he is facing a murder charge. His case is still pending, and he could be looking at the death penalty or life imprisonment. The judge noted that while some of the accused were members of secret societies, the riot was not gang-related. Instead, it was a heated argument that spiraled into chaos, with devastating consequences. So, what do you think? Should harsher penalties be imposed to deter such violent acts? And could this tragedy have been avoided if security at nightclubs were stricter? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this coverage valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to 2230 for more in-depth news reports that uncover the full story behind the headlines. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next update.